What traders should know before Fed's policy meeting. Hi there traders, today is Wednesday, March 20. Let's check the charts for the euro and the pound sterling and discuss their further dynamics. The euro was trading lower in the first half of the day despite the decent ZEW economic sentiment and current conditions indices for Germany. However, demand for the US dollar worsened despite rather good data on US building permits and housing starts released during the New York session. So the euro-dollar pair recouped losses incurred during the European session. The market is sitting on the sidelines of the Fed's policy meeting. Later today, the Federal Reserve will unveil its interest rate decision and revised economic forecasts. At the press conference, Jerome Powell will speak about the current stance of the central bank. The official funds rate is likely to remain the same at 5.5%. A further policy arises questions due to the steady inflation acceleration for 3 months straight. Recently, Fed policymakers said there was no urgent need to respond to a minor economic slowdown. The US economy remains on a sound footing. This is confirmed by the latest data on the labor market and property market. The odds are that Jerome Powell will speak with hawkish rhetoric today with the aim of taming stubborn inflation. If so, the US dollar will resume its advance across the board. Alternatively, if the US Fed takes a dovish stance for some reasons, demand for risky assets will revive. So the euro and the British pound will strengthening against the greenback. The economic calendar today contains UK inflation data. The CPI is expected to surge to 0.7% in February after a 0.6% decline in January. The annual rate could have slipped to 3.5% from 4%. The core CPI is expected to decline to 4.6% from 5.1%. Curiously, the Bank of England stated lately it does not have to bring inflation down to the 2% target in order to cut interest rates. Hence, if inflation actually ebbs away from a month ago, the British pound will weaken against the US dollar. Among other events of factory inflation for Germany, producer prices for the UK, a speech by ECB President Christine Lagarde and other policymakers, Philip Lane and Isabel Schnabel. Well, we have to digest a lot of information with a focus of Fed's statements. What about the technical picture? As for the euro-dollar pair, the bears will show up at about 1.0875. I foresee a false breakout at the sales signal. The downtrend will resume after the Fed's meeting. I don't expect a breakout of 1.0848 in the first half of the day. I reckon the buyers will be active at this level. I assume the instrument will generate a nice buy signal. If the bulls take 1.0875, I will plan long positions with targets at 1.0906 and 1.0934. After the Fed's meeting, the door will open even to 1.0963, where I will go short during a rebound, bearing in mind a down move of 25-30 pips. Short positions with targets at 1.0875 and 0906 in the first half of the day are possible only in the condition of a false breakout. If the bears grab 1.0948, the price may slide to 0826. Following the Fed's meeting, we could see lower levels of 0800 and 0763. Then I will consider buy positions during a clip, bearing in mind up move of 30-35 pips. Long positions against the trend will be relevant only on the condition of a false breakout. Let's wait and see how the pound sterling will respond to the economic data. I've told you that easing inflationary pressure could affect the British pound. A false breakout of 1.2742 or the opposite test of 27.03 are the market entry points for short positions. If the instrument falls to 1.2666, this will entail a larger sell-off. The lower target will be 26.36. After the Fed's meeting, the price may even touch 26.00. There will plan buy positions during a dip, trading against the bear market at 26.66 and 26.36 is possible after a false breakout. If there are no sellers at 26.42 in the first half of the day after the UK economic data, the pound-dollar pair may climb to 26.75 or even 28.20. If so, I will plan to sell short positions after a false breakout, aiming to take 20-25 pips. Good luck.